You want to know how to get your life back together and reach every goal that you want? Then keep on watching. Know your exact goal and what you need to do to reach that goal. I know it might be hard in the beginning to really find the one goal that you have in life, but you need to sit down and journal, write everything down, and find this specific goal for yourself. And it can take weeks or months to find this goal, but I think it's essential to know where you want to go, because if you don't really know where you want to go, how will you manage to even have an organized structure and do the things that you need to do for your future self? So you really need to be concrete and sit down. It took me a lot of months to find my goal for life. It took me a lot of time, but in the end, it gives me direction. Absolutely. And when you know the goal that you have, then you need to sit down again and write down what you need to do, daily tasks, monthly tasks, or even yearly tasks that you need to do in order to get there. So be as precise as possible and write it down, really visualize it. You need to know where you want to go in life. Also, work with your calendar. If you have monthly tasks, write it down and choose a day to do this task. And you can also set alarms and remind yourself every day what you need to do and when you need to do it. First, focus on the most important things. Prioritize. It's so important to get the really important tasks done first, and if you have time later, you can still continue going for the smaller tasks. But I also did the mistake that I just started with random things, and in the end of the day, the big thing that I needed to do wasn't done. So start with the most important thing, and if you have time later, you can still continue to finish the smaller tasks. When it comes to reaching your goal, creating structure is so important. I would say it's the essential for it, because if you have a structured day, you have a routine and you get up and you do it automatically. You don't need to plan now, oh my God, I'm going to get up and I'm going to the gym. You don't even need to plan it. It's your routine, so you will naturally just stand up and go to the gym. And you really need to create the structure that you need to reach your goals. So work with to-do lists and create a structure. What is your daily routine? And match this routine with the goals that you want to reach. So if you want to lose weight, write down that you need to take 10,000 steps a day, that you need to go to the gym, that you need to cook something, and really write it down. It's your daily to-do. And if you create the structure and follow this routine, it will be naturally that you have this routine every day without even planning it anymore. Once you created this habit of going to the gym daily, don't make the mistake and say, okay, if I don't do it one day or 2 days, it's not that bad. It is. The more days you take off, you will just remove this habit again from your life, because it takes longer to build a habit than to lose this habit. So always stick to your habits. If it's your number one essential because you want to lose weight or you want to get into shape, you need to follow this habit and don't find excuses or be lazy. Cut off things that don't align with your goals, because otherwise, if you don't cut them off, they will just keep on pushing you back. So you really need to cut off all distractions. Everyone who's not aligning with your goals, everyone who's keeping you back, everyone who's keeping you small, everyone who has bad habits that they also project on you, you need to let them go. And this is not rude. This just shows that you love and value yourself, because your goals are the number one priority. And if people just hold you back, you need to let them go. It's that simple. Also, you need to let go of your own old habits that don't align with your future self. Just imagine your future self. What is he or she doing? And then try to compare your future self with yourself now. What kind of habits do you need to get rid of? Also set boundaries. If people cross them, let them go. You are moving forward and you don't spend your time with people that don't match your goals in the future and that don't match with your way of becoming your better self. Something that is also really important on your way to becoming your better self is to reward yourself and also acknowledge your achievements. Because we manage so many things every day, but sometimes we just have the feeling that we did not reach anything at all. So what I suggest you is to have a success journal and you write down 3 things that were successful that you did on each day. I know maybe now you think to yourself, what? How can I find 3 things? It's also about the small achievements, because every small achievement is a stepping stone towards your success. So it really matters and you should acknowledge it because it's something that you reach. Even though it's a small goal, like going to the gym, going for a walk, eating healthy, it can be anything. Reading 1 page of a book. There are so many small success steps every day and you need to write them down and also acknowledge them. And the more you do that, the more you feel yourself moving forward. And this even pushes you more because you have the feeling that you're going somewhere. You are not stuck anymore. You are moving forward. And this can really help you to achieve even more. Also reward yourself. So if you are working a lot and you reach that goal, reward yourself for it because you deserve it, right? So maybe take yourself out to a nice restaurant or have a spa day where you really relax, because it's also important to have a balance, because you cannot only just work. This will make you feel burnt out. So you need to reward yourself and also say, hey, okay, I did so many nice things now. I reached so many goals and now it's time for me to go on holiday maybe, or have a spa day, read a book, do whatever feels good to you. You always need to know how far you have come, because think about it like this. You are maybe at one point right now where you are not really happy with everything, but maybe you have already achieved things that your past self would have dreamed of. So you really moved forward, but maybe you don't even feel it. So you need to recognize it. Push yourself to do things even if you don't want to do them. If you would just go to the gym and do something for yourself, work, read a book when you feel like doing it, you will not really be consistent with it, right? So you need to be disciplined and also do things if you don't want to do them. And this is also something that successful people do, right? They just always show up. They don't care if they are tired, they don't care if they would rather prefer to watch Netflix. They know that in order to have something that most of the people don't have, and this is not only about money, it's about freedom, knowledge, whatever. In order to reach something and get something that most of the people don't have, you need to act differently than most of the people, right? Because you cannot expect to behave like everyone else and sit around and do nothing and reach something that other people don't reach. And it does not always have to be a lot of work. It can just be reading 5 pages of a book every day and going to the gym, taking a cold shower in the morning. But if you just continue pushing yourself, you will also be disciplined. And always remember, only those who push forward and do things that they might not want to do in this moment because they are exhausted, tired, whatever, reach the things that they really want to reach. Because motivation is a feeling that comes and goes, but discipline is the key to everything. If you are disciplined, you will reach every goal. So loves, this was it with my video. I hope that these tips helped you and that you are moving forward in life. And if you like this video, please like and also subscribe to my channel. And we're going to see each other in the next video. Bye bye!